The story of Christ has been passed down through many reimaginings for since ancient times, a million years ago even. And we see similar stories of a virgin giving birth to a very talented son who then seems to provide alternative ways of living to the entrenched status quo. And we see this reincarnation, reinterpretation, reimagining, you can call it any of these words, similar to the Matrix movies. There's a lot of religious undertones, and he goes through the central character again. He's the fifth or the sixth Neo or what have you. So we see this story a lot throughout our mythology. And another interpretation is the crucifixion is symbolic of our actual anatomy inside our brain. There's a similar structure in our brain as well as in our cellular matrix that resembles this Christ symbol of the cross. And the death and the resurrection is a bit of a serious comparison here with the literal passing or rebirth of an individual. Okay, so it's a multi-dimensional codex. A lot of these old religions, like Judaism and Islam and Christianity and Catholicism. And there's a bit of an elephant in the room in that there's also this satanic element embedded within all of these Abrahamic religions. We see a lot of these, whether it's priests or imams or rabbis, participating in a lot of this child molestation. I have to speak this way for publishing purposes. We see a lot of fake wars being perpetrated by every member of these Abrahamic faiths. There's a lot of evidence kind of concerning the true conduct of the ruling element within these otherwise very positive faiths, right? Most Muslims or Catholics or Judea or Christians, we could argue that they're good, regular, normal people with hopes, dreams, loving families and friends. So there's this additional element that I'm saying is representative of this satanic undertones. For example, they in the Christians and the Catholics, they literally worship a blood sacrifice, again, publishing purposes, to their supposed God. And it's literally Jesus. The entire premise of the Bible is this act committed. Okay. So that's kind of anytime someone is sacrificing something or someone to something else, that's a satanic thing. Okay. It's not the real God. It's not the real Allah. Okay. The real God, the real Allah, they talk about compassion. Okay. This comprehension, this type of thing. Okay, and now we can do the the Islam next. Like, for example, Eid, their famous celebration of Eid. It's literally celebrating the commitment of Abraham to sacrifice his own son to their God. This is why I say the real God and the fake God, the real Allah and the fake Allah, the real Buddha and the fake Buddha. And the Bible actually talks about this. It talks about imposters. So there's a lot of, and I'm sure the Quran actually does. That sounds familiar. Okay, so let's move on. The Judea, they literally cut off of the phallus, shall we say, to perform an offering. And if you look into it, it's a covenant, and it's actually a covenant is formed through, in many cases, by blood. Okay, so publishing purposes again. Thank you so much for bearing with me. So they're offering a part of themselves to this, again, lowercase God is what I'm saying. So this is a big secret, and I hope everybody can comprehend. And I'll be releasing a more in-depth video with what we're talking about here today, with a lot of citations of the material, of the texts themselves. So I hope everybody's doing well out there. Thank you again. It's good to see you all. Have a good day.